Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Well, we got some news from Peskov, my favorite guy over there, funny looking guy, via the Ukrainska Pravda. And this article comes from the 30th of September 2022. This is the title. Kremlin says that they focus on military actions, not negotiations. Yeah, okay, well, where have you been in the past, let's say, 4 months? I didn't see much military action, but boom, 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 and what's going on? All right, let's see, maybe he's got a good reason here. Dmitry Peskov, the press secretary of the president of the Russian Federation, has said that Russia was focusing on military actions since Ukraine allegedly withdrew from the negotiation process. Well, they don't talk to you because now they want Putin out. So, you want to talk to me? No. Why? Because your hair is a little bit messy. Okay, let me take care of it. Well, now you're going to talk to me now? No, because you're unshaved. Okay, let me shave. You don't want to talk to me now? No, because you wear this kind of shirt. I mean, like this, you're never gonna negotiate. That's the whole purpose of negotiation. Come and talk and say, okay, let's negotiate about that. No, I'm not going to negotiate until you do this, until you do that. Well, I guess I can find reasons not to negotiate ever. And exactly that's what they're doing. They say they want to negotiate. I made a video a minute ago with Zelensky saying that, now listen to this. He wants to negotiate. He's never been against. He was always open to negotiate, okay? But with someone other than Putin. Putin must go. So Mr. Zelensky tells Russia to get rid of Putin somehow, like probably Mussolini style or Gaddafi style. Which one he prefers, this guy? Okay, which one? We saw how the Germans got what they deserved, right, after Nuremberg trials, correct? When you leave people like this to take care of stuff. Like that, maybe? Is that the way they want it? Or like the First World War? You see, there's different. The First World War is different than the second one. Is because it was more horrible, or there were other people in charge. All right, you know what I mean. Some of you. Anyway, so now he wants Putin to be out. Like what? How? Are you regime changing? So they always change, the goalpost. Oh, we meet this. No, you gotta change this before we do that. I mean, what the hell? So, and I'm quoting here. In conditions when the Ukrainian side has repeatedly publicly declared its reluctance to conduct any negotiations, the focus is on the continuation of the special military operation. I don't think Peskov is off subject here. I mean, he might be, look funny looking or something, but in this case, Russia always said we're always open, but our 4 things that we're not going to negotiate on, we have to, those will be. It's a different story than I don't negotiate with you until you do that. It's a different story. You can say I'm not going to negotiate with you about, let's say, when we end the war. Well, what can we negotiate about? We're going to negotiate about, I don't know, but leave something open. No, they preconditions, and the Russians are supposed to jump through all the hoops like what? So see what these guys are giving us as justifications. Details. He recently announced that Russia would consider strikes in the occupied Kherson, Zaporozhye, Donetsk and Luhansk Oblast an act of aggression against the Russian Federation. Wow. At the same time, Peskov could not answer the question about in which borders Kherson and Zaporozhye oblasts would be recognized. However, he said that Donetsk and Luhansk oblasts are within the borders of 2014 and they should be liberated. As for the territories of Kherson and Zaporozhye Oblast, I need to specify this. We will clarify everything today, he said. And not only that we're going to clarify everything today, Putin said that he's going to get all Donbass. The whole thing is going to get. That's the next step. This is, as I said, we're going to reach our plans or whatever goals that we set at the beginning of the special operation. Now, will they be able? I don't know. Will they lose? What is losing? Russia can't lose. However you turn it and twist. I mean, it's only one way Russia loses. It's only one scenario. I'm not talking about the mutual destruction. Not that one. That's too dumb and it's self-explanatory. But I'm talking about another one. The only way Russia will lose if the whole leadership, the entire leadership of Russia somehow disappears. And it disappears with this, disappears with this, disappears with this, disappears with this, somehow disappears. And not only Putin, everybody is going to go. And in their place will be people that will be like Zelensky. They would say yes, looking westwards towards the masters. That's the only way Russia will lose, because those guys that will be in charge of Russia then will do everything like Zelensky does now. You can say, well, Zelensky meets the desires of the interest of the Ukrainian people. I think to an extent, yes, that's true. I don't think Ukrainians want to give up territory that they consider being theirs. Who would like that? Nobody. But I think there are certain places where actually the work conducted by those guys over there through Zelensky's mouth, is detrimental to the Ukrainian nation. And those guys do not give up about them. And this guy, with his 4 guys, the clique that is not a trinity anymore, because I got the other guy over there too, Yermak. So it's all of them are of the same kind. Zelensky, Reznikov, Zhmihal, and Yermak are all the same guys belonging to the same group. So they don't really, anyway. And they're on the payroll of the United States of America. So sometimes the interest doesn't coincide with those guys and these guys. So, but you don't hear from the Ukrainian people. The mass media is how it is. You got 3-4 outlets that are controlled by the state. First, second one, generals that are over there, how do you call them? Ukrainian generals that conduct the operation, the counteroffensive and all that, they are not in power, and if they are, they're a second from dying. An order needs to be just given, and they're dead, or, you go this way now, my friend. Do you think that those guys are, and maybe they really are, because some of them like it, some of them like the position, and they will stay there. Do you think that those guys don't understand everything I told you? And I'm saying, Emil, you're all right. That's exactly how things are, Emil. You're a genius. No, but at least this is the bottom, the foundation. Are there details? Yes, there are. Do they change the foundation? No. The big picture is like this. Details? Yes. Other interests? Yes. Do I know them? No. How in the hell am I supposed to know? What? Contact my secret services and, hey, what did you hear, my friend? I don't know. No, it doesn't work that way. So the bottom line is what I just mentioned about 2 minutes and 30 seconds ago. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Yeah, Russia is going to have to do something with the rest of the whatever they're going to do over there. Focus on what? Conquering more territory? This is not going to end, because the West is going to keep pumping weapons to the Ukrainian army. The Western citizens will lower their standards of living. The leaders are going to be A-OK. Their businesses, military, financial, and energy, doing excellent. So they can keep going like this forever, like the Perpetual War. Like 1984 novel of, what's his name? George Orwell. And remember, things are bad, they're going to start nationalizing things. And they're going to get to communism. Own nothing but you're happy. You think you own, but you don't own anything. The state owns it. I'm part of the state. Yeah, go and get it. See how you own it. Like say, this is my house. Yeah, don't make a few payments and see who really owns this house. Okay, that's how in America. Yeah, I own my house. Did you pay it off? No. So then it's not your house. Skip a few payments and you're gonna see exactly who owns that house. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.